Aero Contractors Company of Nigeria Limited, as an organization, is taking necessary steps in the right direction towards safety of its airlines and its passengers.
Okay, actually, a lot of people have this perception Aero Contractors acquire Airbus. But no, it's a different business model entirely. These Airbus are not acquired by Aero Contractors. They actually acquired by House of 5As, which come into partnership with Aero Contractors. Aero Contractors were just operators of the aircraft. It's just like somebody bought an aircraft and he brought it under your AOC to operate for him. Then along the one line, you have kind of like a sharing formula, and it's an ACMI actually, because ACMI means the aircraft, the crew, the maintenance, and the insurance. Some call it ACME. You know, so he brought it. Is the aircraft, the crew are owned by the people, maintenance, insurance, everything. All we do is to operate, sell it on our website, passengers buy tickets and stuff like that. That's what we do. But it's a very good thing, I think, after bringing the aircraft on the ACMI, I think now he's turned into a damp list. As I'm talking to you now, he trained about 32 Nigerians cabin crew. They just came back from Turkey the day before yesterday. So they are undergoing finishing their part of the training. So all the cabin crew on the Airbus are leaving, the foreign cabin crew. So Nigerians are going to take over to fly the Airbus.
Nigeria aviation industry, towards its safety, is working with the necessary regulatory agencies to ensure the safety of lives and properties. Also, various private airlines are taking necessary precautions in ensuring the safety of their airlines. Speaking of such, Aero Contractors Company of Nigeria Limited, as an organization, is taking necessary steps in the right direction towards safety of its airlines and its passengers.
Delay, generally, there is no airline that will deliberately delay a flight. Though we have what is called control and uncontrolled delay. Uncontrolled delay, you might plan your aircraft today, and all of a sudden in the morning you have a technical. It's a machine. And by the time that, let's assume your aircraft is flying, the aircraft is flying from Lagos to Port Harcourt. And from Port Harcourt, probably you go to Abuja, maybe it will go to Asaba, or wherever it's going after that. Early in the morning, probably you come there, you find out that probably you have maybe a hydraulic leak or whatever it is. And the maintenance say, okay, you know what, we need 1 hour to fix this. And probably it take them 1 hour, 30 minutes. And the departure of that flight is supposed to be 7 o'clock in the morning. Already you have taken 1 hour, 30 minutes. So the aircraft automatically is delayed by 1 hour, 30 minutes. And the 1 hour, 30 minutes now spread it across all the sectors that are meant to be on that particular aircraft, right? So by the time that the aircraft go to Port Harcourt, or before now going to Port Harcourt, again they say, oh, Port Harcourt weather is bad. You are waiting an update of the weather. Maybe the weather again took you another 30 minutes, so you have 2 hours delay already. By the time that you go into Port Harcourt, let's say the flight is going to Abuja, so you see the passengers that are going to Abuja from Port Harcourt, they already have 2 hours delay. And let's assume from Port Harcourt again, you are going to Abuja, and maybe for whatever reason, maybe there's weather in Abuja or there's VIP movement or whatever it is, you have 20 or 30 minutes delay. So the next flight on this particular aircraft have 2 hours, 30 minutes delay. So the delay normally trickle down all the way. Or sometimes in the morning you can get up. There are times that you find out that, like these days, this season, delays been expected. Because I think a couple of days, aircraft in the morning out of Yola, the aircraft was just sitting there. It couldn't get out because when the crew came, the weather was below minimum. So they couldn't leave. It took them almost 3 hours in Yola. So, and once the aircraft come to Abuja, the aircraft was meant to go to Bauchi or Maiduguri somewhere. So you see, there was already 3 hours delay on that flight. So these are things that happen time we don't know. And these days we are having, sometimes you have what we call equipment facilities sometimes at the airport. Or sometimes you have congestion. Whatever it is, no matter what, if you have schedule, And if there is 10 or 20 minutes delay on the schedule, it will definitely affect you. But that's why sometimes you find that instead of explaining to passengers, whatever, they will say, okay, delay due operational reasons. You know, so these are things that airlines, whenever there is delay, there's so much pressure on the airlines. Trust me, any airline that have delay is already put pressure on the airline, because we have practically 4 airports in Nigeria that run 24 hours. Outside these 4 airports, any other airport that you will go, because NAMA, they don't have enough personnel, so you have to request for special approval to get an extension on those airports, because they don't have enough personnel that can work 24 hours around the whole lot of Nigerian airports. So certain airports, whereby despite the fact they have the facility, they have the runway lighting system and everything, but unfortunately they don't have they can't deploy personnel there for 24 hours. But on special consideration, if you apply, they always give you an extension. And the extension now costs even money to the airline, because every time you're applying for an extension, you are paying for extension. And so you see how the delay will be captured. That's why I said whenever there's delay, the airlines are already under pressure. Everybody is under pressure, because you want to push. You want to see as far as possible, how can I mitigate this?